Now we're learning some new details about the arrest of a 17-year-old charged as an adult in connection to that mass shooting downtown 2 weekends ago.
This is the shooting that sent 7 young people between the ages of 12 and 16 to the hospital for care. Our Karen Campbell joins us live with more on the arrest and what Metro Police are saying now about the charges that this young man faces. Karen?
Hey, Ann and Jenny, we just spoke with IMPD Chief Chris Bailey just about 30 minutes ago. He says 17-year-old King Dennis should never have had a gun that night. Now, while they are still looking for more suspects, Dennis, they say, fired shots into a crowd of people the night of that mass shooting in downtown Indianapolis. Now, Dennis, he was seen on a nearby business's surveillance camera the night of the shooting. Now, this was the scene. It happened back on March 30th. Officers, they found several young people shot. Dennis was arrested after fighting with police. Now, he told detectives that he and his 2 cousins were walking down the street and approached a large group of people in a fight. Then he heard gunshots. Now, according to court documents, Dennis admitted he had a gun and fired 2 shots into the crowd in an attempt to get his friends to safety. Today, IMPD Chief Chris Bailey says the advancements in technology now helps officers track down criminals.
Technology helped lead us to this particular suspect, so my message is that while you use your own phone to tell on yourselves a lot of the time and show everybody what you're doing, that technology exists in public spaces, and the chances of you getting caught are pretty high now.
Now, Chief Bailey, again, just wanted to reiterate that they are still continuing to look for more suspects in this case. Now, Dennis, however, is charged with dangerous possession of a firearm and 2 counts of criminal recklessness. Now, Jenny and Ann, coming up at 5 o'clock, I sit down with Marion County Prosecutor Ryan Mears. Now, the prosecutor's office is charging Dennis as an adult, so I'll break down why they're doing that coming up at 5.
Karen, thank you.
Yeah, a lot to unpack with this one. Of course, that downtown shooting from a couple of weekends ago led IMPD to enforce a new curfew on minors.
And in fact, it was this past weekend was the first that we saw that enforcement in place. IMPD telling 13 News last weekend, not any major issues with adults and kids, that they were out and they were following the rules. Now, the curfew states that anyone under 15 has to have a parent or guardian with them between 11 at night and 5 in the morning. Anyone between 15 and 17 years old has to be supervised between 1 a.m. and 5 a.m. IMPD plans to give notice to groups of kids 30 minutes and 15 minutes before the curfew goes into effect.
And then if kids break curfew, officers will bring them to a designated safe space to contact a parent or guardian. But if they can't be contacted, those minors will be taken to the juvenile detention center. Now, we do have a full breakdown of the new curfew rules and the investigation into that mass shooting. Just head to WTHR.com or open the 13 News app.